chat or something. Like,
I don't recall that.
Of course you don't.
But I do recall that phone call about, 10 o'clock, but you told me you was free in the evening, so that's why I thought that late.
But I didn't say like I just thought it was so picky, the way that you were on my phone telling me. I felt like it was entitled, to be honest with you, for you to call my phone and talk about when I'm not answering, when I'm answering, and I've known you for 3 days. I just thought that was rude.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. Guys, check this out, man. The dating game is trash. The dating game is trash. Am I right, guys, or what, man? Have we gotten to the point today to where now you can't date a high-value man? A high-value man is not enough for you today? I don't get it. I don't get it with modern women. I just don't get it. 6 figures isn't enough for modern women today? I don't get it. Going to the gym regularly and being up on your hygiene and being physically fit isn't enough for modern women today? Am I right, guys, or what? What is really going on today in today's dating market, man? It's trash. Well, we're going to get into it, guys. I'm going to show you proof. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for your boy, and I will hit you back. Let's get it popping.
Okay, well, kind of to get into the juicy part that everybody waits to hear about. Since you guys ended up matching, have you gone on a date?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, why not?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Why not?
Okay, you want to take it off?
You can start.
Oh, okay, let's start over here.
Start.
Well, we made arrangements on Thursday to have brunch on Sunday, and I believe it was set for like 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And I believe I reached out to her on Saturday to see if she wanted me to send a driver to her. You know, I felt like that'd be nice. So we had reservations at Global Ambassador at 1 o'clock. So she didn't reply until 12:55 the next day. And she said she was going to be late and that she had just seen the text and she thought she replied and this, that, and the other. But at that point, it was too late.
Okay.
In my eyes.
Okay. Alicia?
Okay, so yeah, we had chit-chatted throughout the week and you had asked me like, are you busy, blah, blah, blah. And of course, yeah, he sent that text. I'm running out the door and I didn't answer. Like, I didn't like leave him hanging, but I didn't. I sent him the audio message like, hey, I'm going to be like 5 minutes late. I'm on my way. And then when I go and check, I'm like, oh, shoot, I didn't text him back. So I'm not going to say I'm ditzy, but I'm like, hey, I'm on my way there, blah, blah, blah. So like he said, at 12:55, I'm on my way to the Global Ambassador. His red receipts are on. He reads it, sees that I'm here. You could hear in the audio message, I'm obviously in my car driving, and he just leaves it on red. So then, mind you, I'm driving, going. I don't live that far. And then I get there and I'm like, hey, just parked in valet, right? So I'm like driving. I'm not totally on my phone.
Yeah.
I just assumed like out of good nature, I got up. I went to work last night, got up, got ready, went, that he was just going to meet me there. Like we had confirmed the date like 3 times already.
Okay.
I understand that was my fault that I didn't respond to that text. But at this point, we had like 3 confirmations. So I just assumed, maybe that's me, that we were going to show up. And yeah. He left the messages on red, didn't respond. I went, hung out at the restaurant for like 15 minutes and said, gonna pack her up. Yeah, so no show.
So the reservation was for 1 o'clock. You left 12:55. About what time would you say you got there?
Well, I got there probably like 1:05, 1:10.
Okay.
But I hit him up like, hey, blah, blah, blah. I'm leaving my house right now. That's when the message was sent at 12:55.
Okay. So was there confirmation prior to, this date?
I mean, yeah.
Like she said, you guys had
But like I said, I text on Saturday,
So from Saturday.
It wasn't any.
Okay.
So it was like, nah, if you can't communicate, it's kind of pointless.
Okay, got it. And so you said you did receive the message and you thought you texted him back, but it just didn't go through, or?
I'm just on the way out the door, didn't press send, like rushing.
No, on Saturday when he like sent another.
Yeah, I forgot to respond and had the whole text typed and then sent him an audio message like, hey Siri, send so-and-so a message.
Okay.
And then I open it because I'm like, oh, he didn't respond. It's like 1:05, I'm on the way. And then I look and then I'm like, okay, I didn't send it. The whole message is typed out, but then everything's getting red. So he's sitting there like watching me say, and I understand what he's saying, like, okay, you didn't confirm, I'm not going to go. That makes sense. Like, I'll give that to you. But I thought it was just silly to leave me on red. You could have just texted me back and been like, oh, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you.
Jeez. Okay, once again, guys, what happened was she knew that this guy was a high value guy. And what she did was she was basically trying to pull a power move on this guy. Am I right, guys, or what? She's trying to pull a power move. And this happens with a lot of bitter women. This happens with a lot of bitter women, especially when they know that you're well established, you have your own thing going on. They are here to try to insert power into this dynamic. This right here is a complete no-go. Am I right, guys, or what? And I can guarantee you she's going to play victim down the road. Let's go. Let's check it out.
You didn't confirm. I thought that could have just been the respectable thing.
Okay.
Because I thought that was weird that you didn't respond, but you're telling people that I ghosted you in Phoenix. But you didn't respond to the last text, so that's kind of weird.
I mean, you responded a whole day later, so do you really call that responding?
It was less than 24 hours. This is your thing. I think you're very picky about times. That is one of the things. You've been very particular and picky about time, few instances that we had.
And she comes across very entitled. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? Look, I don't date. I don't do it. But back in my day, man, when a woman was interested in you, seriously, when she was interested in you back in the day, you text her or you call her and she missed a call, she would call you right back. But this speaks volumes to how today's modern women are. Am I right, guys, or what? This is ridiculous, man. This is where we are in the dating game today. I'm so glad I'm not in it. Let's go.
Okay.
Just like we had known each other 72 hours, and then remember that phone call we had?
Which one? Go ahead and let everybody else know.
Yeah, we only had one phone call.
Okay.
What happened?
One. I could grab the call.
But it was a few times that I called.
That is inaccurate. You gaslit me on the phone about that.
It was a few times that I called.
I'll go get the phone. I got the screenshots. You
and
called
I got
me.
the text messages.
Yeah, we have all the information. So do you want to hash it out?
I mean, if we have to.
I just thought it was weird. Okay, so let's run it back so we could clarify for the audience and for you as well.
Yeah, please.
There had been a phone call, right? Roughly 72 hours. So from the very jump, it was hard to confirm the date of the date from the beginning because you kept saying, I'll let you know tomorrow. Then tomorrow came, and then you let me know tomorrow.
But then once Thursday came, I told you I had reservations, and it was set.
Absolutely.
Sunday, 1 o'clock, Global Ambassador.
Okay, but that's not the phone call I'm talking about.
But Thursday, it was set, though. You're talking about from when we did the show originally all the way up until Thursday. We went back and forth, kind of trying to figure out about the date or whatever. But Thursday came, and it was set 1 o'clock. I told you I had the reservation.
That's not what I'm talking about. We went back and forth, and why I think you're picky.
Okay, let's hear about the call.
We just don't get along. I think that's what it really comes down to.
And you know, here's the crazy part about it, man. This woman is so combative. Am I right, guys, or what? Combative like I don't know what. Seriously. Can take zero accountability for anything going on in her whole life. Make this make sense. Am I right, guys, or what? Let's roll, man. Let's roll. Let's get to it.
But the call was that you had called me roughly, I believe, on Monday, and I didn't answer. You called me around 10 o'clock on Monday. We'd known each other. Yes, 10 p.m. We'd known each other roughly 72 hours. Then we talked the next day, and on the phone, you had told me, well, since you didn't answer my phone call, I didn't know if we were going on the date or not. Like, you're acting like you're my dad or something. Like, I don't
recall that.
Of course you don't.
But I do recall the phone call about, 10 o'clock, but you told me you was free in the evening, so that's why.
And for her to even say, like, you're acting like my dad, makes it seem like she's never had a dad before. And I guarantee you there's a high probability that this woman does not know what it is to have a strong, positive, masculine presence in her life. Make it make sense, man. Let's go.
About that late.
But I didn't say I just thought it was so picky the way that you were on my phone telling me. I felt like it was entitled, to be honest with you, for you to call my phone and talk about when I'm not answering and when I'm answering, and I'd known you for 3 days. I just thought that was rude.
But you still set the date.
Yes, because that was the objective of the show.
But we should have not went on the date if you felt that way. Why schedule the date?
On this fine Sunday. Thank God that we didn't go on the date. Because I just feel like this was the energy on the phone.
I saved my money.
So you felt like he was coming at your throat?
The same way that it's like this energy, it was very back and forth and very petty on the phone. And he's getting snippy on the phone. And I'm like, okay, so are we going to go on the date? That was my response is, okay, so are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? And I do feel like, yes, you're a little snippy. And I didn't appreciate it. But the objective of the show was to go on the date. And it just made me feel a little opportunistic of your objectives, because prior to that, if you want to talk about everything, prior to that, you had sat here and asked me to model for your company. I thought that was rude.
You said you was a content creator.
I didn't say I was a model and then I was going to come model.
But if I'm trying to put money in your pocket, what's wrong with that?
You didn't mention
I wasn't trying to do anything for free, sweetheart.
But
you said you was a content creator. Like, I'm confused.
So when was this asked? When did you ask?
It was damn near at the beginning.
Sunday.
At the beginning.
Right away.
She said she was a content creator.
So we filmed Saturday, and then you asked her Sunday if she wanted to model for your business.
Monday, it was pretty early.
Okay. Yeah, to me,
and I'm going to be honest with you guys. This chick right here has dated everything on the market. We're talking about professional basketball players, professional football players, NFL. She's probably dated pro wrestlers. I'm going to be honest with you. This woman has dated every high-value man in the book, and it says a lot about what's going to happen in her future. There's going to be nothing there. Am I right, guys, or what? She's run out of options. She's priced herself out the market. Let's get into it. Let's go.
This really gives like you're opportunistic. Like, that's what it gives. I just feel like 3 strikes you're out. For you, it was just a couple weird interactions. Yeah, you asked me to model. You didn't mention anything about money for you to say.
I did tell you that over the phone, that I had no problem
but
paying
upon, may I finish speaking?
Go ahead.
Since you
There it is with the power move right there. There it is, the power move right there. That's so annoying. Women, black women, why do you guys do this? Huh? Why do you guys do this? Let's get to it.
wanted to like overtalk me. Is that okay with you?
Look at that. What is that, man? This is why you guys are the least likely to be dated on the market. Real talk. Am I right, guys, or what? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's get into it.
I'm just waiting for my turn to talk.
All right, go ahead. And then we'll let you go right after.
I didn't ever say that I was a model. And then what did I say when you asked me if I wanted to model? I was like, oh, do you want to do a content exchange? Like, you detail my car and I make a video about it? You're sending me screenshots talking about this is what I want. And you did not mention anything about payment upon the initial interaction of asking me to model. So no, I don't work for free. And that's how it came across initially. That's okay for me to say. You didn't mention anything about payment till multiple days later when I was like, hey, that rubbed me the wrong way. And you're like, well, you should have said something. Well, I don't know you and I don't feel comfortable to sit here and go back and forth with you knowing you 2 days. That's crazy.
Okay, Ramon, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, real talk. I mean, because you're just gonna you're gonna talk yourself in circles with women like this. Am I right, guys, or what? Huh? It's pointless. It's pointless to go back and forth with emotions with a woman. Am I right, guys, or what? Huh? Seriously. Guys, don't waste your time. I'm going to keep saying this and I'm going to keep saying it. Guys, get your passports. Get your passports because this is what you have to deal with in the Matrix. Real talk. Get your passports. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't going to do the back and forth.
It's disgusting.
Okay.
Like I said, I offered her an opportunity. I didn't think that, I had to initiate that, yeah, I'm going to pay you. In my eyes, it was kind of obvious.
I thought it was a given.
Yeah, like if you're a content creator I don't ask anybody to do anything for free for me. Nothing. So, it was a given that I was going to pay you. The amount just wasn't discussed.
Got it. Okay, and then so for you were like, she could have just told you right then and there if she felt some type of way about it instead of hanging on to it.
She did tell me. She did tell me that she felt some type of way about me asking her about the content, and I told her, that she said she was a content creator. So that was the only reason I brought it to her attention. But I also apologized when she told me it made her feel uncomfortable as well.
Okay.
This guy's awesome. Like, real talk, this guy has taken accountability and he's apologizing. And I'm going to tell you something. You know what modern women do? I'm going to tell you what they do. When you apologize, they will apologize so they don't look bad. to their homegirls. Am I right, guys, or what? And I guarantee you that's what she's going to do. I can almost guarantee, because I've been here. I know what it's like. Let's go.
So did it make you feel uncomfortable because you felt like that's the only reason he matched with you, or what about it was like?
Well, to me, it wasn't giving. Like, this is supposed to be a dating show, and then it feels, like I said, opportunistic because you're coming to me for business ventures, and you're talking about, yes, my hobbies and what I like to do for business, but I didn't come on here. This isn't The Apprentice. Like, I didn't come on here to work for you and to be your employee. Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was rude that you're asking me to work for you and bring friends to model for you too. And this is before the conversation of payment as well. So to think that that's assumed, I think would be silly. Like, I'm an adult. I don't just assume that I'm going to go somewhere. Like, I like it to be ironed out. But once again, we're not having deep conversations trying to get to know each other. And we had joked on the phone, like, you know, like we were just kind of like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing each other? We were doing that to each other kind of back and forth to death. There was no real like depth of conversation or anything for real.
Okay.
And it's clear that this woman this is a power play for her. Because she real talk, this woman, she goes out with high value men on a regular, and I'm going to say it, she's pricing herself out the market. This is ridiculous. Why is it? Okay, I get it. Let's go.
So you guys never really got to know each other?
Not really, no.
Okay. Ugh, God.
Like I said, it was a few phone calls that I did do, but, you know, she didn't answer our call back or text back.
That's not true. How do we have a whole conversation and plan out the date on the phone if I never answer the phone?
Via text.
No, that's not true because
via text, I told you I made reservations for Sunday at 1 o'clock.
You asked me where I wanted to go. I basically halfway planned the date.
I asked you where you wanted to go, yes.
Because you didn't know. And it was so much back and forth that we couldn't even decide a date and a time. And now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that you...
But once it was set, what was the problem?
What was the problem? Exactly. I confirmed 3 times. And like I said, maybe I was a little silly to be like, oh, okay, like, we'll just meet there. But yeah, you know what? I didn't text you back in the appropriate amount of time on Saturday. I will look at you right now and say, I apologize. That was my fault. But my objective wasn't to like dog you or play you. But I think that you leaving it on red, you're older than me. So you leaving that text on red, knowing that I went to the restaurant is tacky. And it's like you try to get your lick back. That's how it felt.
See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. This whole power play with this chick. This girl is cooked. Am I right, guys? Away. Huh? And the funny part is you can actually like just get out, go outside. You can go outside and just go anywhere where chicks like this look. Atlanta, New York, LA. Go and just, you can see that every last one of these chicks have this look on their face, this entitlement look. It's horrible. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? I'm a very discerning guy. Real talk. My roots are just, yeah. I'm very discerning. This is all I see out in the market today. This is all I see. For the average guy, I feel for you. Real talk. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit me up in the comments, and I will hit you back. Let's go.
Like, what was the objective of that? Because if you're a real man, like, you could have been like, girl, I'm not coming. Like, you didn't confirm my text. Like, we could have just had a conversation about it. But you did that. And you left me on red.
And you could have called instead of texting.
I sent you an audio message like, oh my God, I'm on my way there.
But you could have called. You could have called though, right?
So because I just assumed you were on your way. I didn't know that.
But why would you assume that?
So when she's sending these voice notes with these messages, whatever she's sending, and you're reading them.
I actually didn't read them right at the very moment that she sent them. I read them within, a nice
at 12:55, like you said.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't read it.
So you read it after the fact of the reservation time already passed?
Football, yeah. At that point, I'm just like, I'm watching football. I'm not worried about it. She didn't respond in a timely manner.
Okay, so then after the whole ordeal with, him not showing up to date and, you not replying, did you guys ever talk again after that, or that was it?
No, I blocked him on Instagram. I just felt like it was tacky, and I felt like I said, I felt like he was trying to get his lick back, and we couldn't talk about it as adults, and he saw us at the restaurant at this time. I'm talking like, oh, I'm at valet, like, I'm here. He's seeing text, and like I said, maybe I'm silly, and I just went like, he's gonna meet me there. Just not thinking, you know what I mean? I'm not like maybe using my full capacity of my brain. I'm tired, hurrying up, getting there. Mm-hmm. But it was the fact that like, he just left me on red like that. I'm just like, okay, I see who you are. I have nothing more to say. Blocked. See you later.
What makes you so entitled that you can just block people and think that you're just going to hurt the world, hurt the male species because you blocked somebody? Make it make sense. Am I right, guys, or what? God, this is disgusting. Disgusting. You can look, this is a prime example of, you can look so beautiful on the outside, but look so ugly on the inside. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? This is nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Okay. And you didn't try to reach out after that.
He giggling.
You were done with it.
Blocked, but
On Instagram.
I mean, but you didn't know you were blocked, did you?
yeah,
Oh, you knew because you tried to reach out.
I did.
Oh,
on
okay.
Instagram, but you have my number?
I was blocked on the phone.
No, you're not. You're blocked on Instagram.
Okay. I don't know.
I gave you the room to apologize and if you wanted to hash it out. Not even to apologize, because half of it was my responsibility.
Right.
But if you wanted to hash it out, you're not blocked. Your number's not blocked. Your Instagram's blocked, though. I was tired of seeing your.
She said, I gave you the room to apologize. Man, please. Make it make sense. Am I right, guys, or what? This is ridiculous, man. This woman is going to hell, man. Real talk. This is crazy. Let's go. Let's get it.
Horny Instagram. Damn.
That's aggressive.
No, I think that's real. That was one of the things that I didn't like too. We got each other's Instagram. I just don't think we're compatible in a lot of different ways. And I just think
I'm
like,
seeing that play out.
yeah, whew,
as we're
blatantly
here.
obvious, right? It's crazy.
Oh man. Well, I am obviously, it's unfortunate that this didn't work out between the two of you, but you know, on to better things, such as any future projects we could be on the lookout from either one of you.
So currently I am working on certain things in my fitness journey, some career advancements in my fitness journey. I'm going to keep some things on the hush hush.
All right, until it's all out.
100%, yes. But I'm definitely working on a couple different things. And of course, I'm still working on my degree and more content coming back to back to back.
And she's working on her third degree. Make it make sense. This is a prime example, guys, of this is what happens when you grew up in the 90s and the women that came up with you were listening to cats like Johnny Gill, Babyface, I Give Good Love, I'll Pay Your Rent, I'll Cook Your Dinner Too. Those women that Babyface and all of those R&B crooners were singing to birth these maggot little brats right here. Am I right, guys, or what? And 9 times out of 10, single mothers. Make it make sense. It is what it is. Guys, look here, man. Thank you guys so much for coming in for another episode, man. And yeah, I have to give my kudos to the guy, man, for being so stoic and not falling for her emotional traps. Am I right, guys, or what, huh? And I'm pretty sure he's not bent out of shape about this at all. If anything, he got good visibility for his businesses. Make it make sense. Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for your boy. Hit me up in the comments. Thank you guys so much for coming in for another episode from the DuJuan Elliott Podcast. And I will see you guys on the flip side. We out of here.